Hey there, Team Revolution. Jennifer Patterson here, and in this training video I want to show you how to set up your Aweber account. Now first you need to go to the link either above or below this video that goes to Aweber, and make sure you click on this order button and get your account. If you do this monthly option, you get the $1 trial for your first 30 days. Once you go through, fill all this out, and click the I agree, complete my order, they will email you your password, and then you need to go back to the home page, Aweber, AWEBER.com, and so you can sign in. Alright, so I have my username and password saved on my computer so I can easily log in. So I'm going to go ahead and log into my Aweber account. Alright, once you log in, when you get in here, you're only going to have one list that just says default and a string of numbers. I've been using Aweber for a while, so I have a lot of different lists, and I'm already up to 808 subscribers, and that you don't have to worry about having a number that big. Oh wow, 13.3%, sweet. It comes with time. So the first thing you're going to want to do is create a new list. You can either edit that default one, or you can come down here and click the create a new list button, and I'm going to run you through that real quick so you know how to create a list. Alright, now when you create a list, it's bringing you to this basic information page. The list name is going to automatically pop up with the default in numbers. I suggest you change it to something you'll remember. So you can do maybe ILA and your name, and then maybe even a number if you need to. Anything that will help you remember and identify it, that it's this list is going to be for ILA or Team Revolution. Now if you are a couple and you're going to share an account, then the adding your name will become handy, so that and I'm perfectly okay with building multiple sales funnels for couples that are sharing an Aweber, so don't worry about each person having to have their own. And sponsors, if you want to offer your Aweber over to your downline so that they don't have to get their own, that's totally up to you and your discretion. But it would really behoove everyone to have their own, so they can learn to do email marketing and make some side income from promoting affiliate products as well. And I might do some trainings on how to do that in the future, so that you can make some extra money with your Aweber too. Now, list description, again, this is just for your benefit, so you can give it whatever you want. So I'm going to call it ILA my Team Rev funnel, so that I know that this particular list is going to be for the capture page and sales page that on the Team Rev site for ILA. Your from name is your name. The from address is whatever email address that you want the subscribers to see your emails coming from. It would probably be best if this email matches your sponsor email in your ILA, but if it's like a Yahoo or a Gmail or a Hotmail, Aweber doesn't necessarily like those, and you're more likely to go into somebody's spam box. So if you have your own website or an email that's not one of those free accounts, it works better. If you want notifications, if you want to be notified every time somebody fills out the form on your capture page and so you know how you have a new lead, then you need to type your name and email in here and click add. So I do like to be notified so I can see the results of my marketing. Eventually I'll probably turn these features off as I get so many leads coming in and I don't want all that email, but it's especially in the beginning, it is really nice to see all those leads pouring into your account, so I suggest you go ahead and add that on. And this can be completely separate because it's just for you, so you can if you can use free accounts or not for that, because that's just for you to be notified you got something. So if you're like on your smartphone all day and you want to put in your Gmail account, your Gmail email address, so you see your email immediately pop up that you have a new lead, use that. Once you have all this filled out, you click the green Save Settings. This down here, this setup wizard, you're not going to need it because I'm walking you through it, so if you want, you can just click that little X to remove it. If you want to leave it there, leave it there. Alright, so it takes us to step 2, personalize your list. So the first part is company branding. Company name, you just want to use your own name because you are your own kind of company, basically. Your website, if you have your own blog, you can put that. If you don't, you can just put your iLiving app email address for your website. This logo, you can upload a picture to be your logo. I just recommend a picture of yourself that you used in your genealogy. You want to make sure it's a small image because it can show when they go to unsubscribe, they're going to see that picture on the unsubscribe, and if it's so big they might get confused. So September, where are you? I have my favorite picture to upload. Ta-da! So there's my little logo. An email signature is whatever you want your email signature to be. Email signatures do not go on emails automatically, but they can be placed on emails by dragging and dropping an email in there, and I'll show that later in another video. 2, social media and sharing. You won't see all this, and you'll just see this connect with Twitter and connect with Facebook buttons. So when you connect with Twitter, it connects every single Twitter account that you use that you log in with, and when you do the connect with Facebook, it uploads all of your Facebook profiles and pages attached to your Facebook account. So as you can see, I'm on a lot of pages, so that's why I have quite a few of these. The make default just means when your emails go out to your if you have email sharing for social media turned on, it goes out to the default Twitter and Facebook. So whichever one you want to get all your emails, then you choose those for your default. So in this case, I want this Twitter to be my default, and I want this Facebook page to be my default. And when you do that, defaults go to the top. And again, after you're done filling that out, this global snippet text we're going to leave alone for now, and I'll show you that in a different page. For now, it can be not touched, and we're just going to green button save settings. Okay, so now that the settings are saved, we're going to go over here to confirm the opt-in. You want this turned off, because if you leave it turned on, you're going to lose half to 2/3 of all of your leads. So the ones remaining might be higher quality, but in this case, my personal preference and most people's personal preference is I'd rather keep 100% of the leads, because sometimes they just didn't remember to click the confirmation link, or it went to a spam folder, or they didn't recognize why they were getting that email message and therefore just deleted it from the get-go. So it doesn't mean that they don't want your information. There's so many reasons why they might not see that email and never ever confirm. So I strongly suggest you just turn it off and then save settings. If you have it turned on, then you need to go ahead and fill out this confirmation success page URL to wherever you want your subscribers taken when they click on your confirmation link in your email, which is going to be a website in your sales funnel or your ILA page. Okay. Again, I recommend off. Alright, so that's all of your list settings. The next step that you need to do is web forms. The other part of finishing out is the follow-up messages. Aweber is going to tell you that you need to make a welcome message. You're going to skip that because I've created a follow-up campaign series, and I'm going to make a separate video showing you how to upload it. It's going to take you like 5 minutes to upload the 15 email campaign I created and update it so that it's your signature and your phone number and whatnot instead of mine. But we'll do that on a separate video so that you don't get confused. And the other part you need to get done is a web form, because the web form needs to be inserted into your web pages so they actually get on this list. So we're going to click the blue web forms button. We're going to ignore that message, and under web forms you see this green button, create a new web form. So click it, and it's going to automatically pop up this default form with name and email. And technically we're only using email, so you're going to highlight name, and where it shows this red X, you click it so that name disappears, and then the rest of it you can leave alone and click save web form. And once you do that, you either click on this blue go to step number 2, or you come up here where it says 2 settings and click on it. So settings, if you want, you can give the web form a name. I never do. I always just leave it as my web form because I don't make more than one form per list. But if you want to make more than one form per list, you can name it. So like maybe this one you want to call it email only, so you know it's the email only form. And it's better to not have gaps when you're naming stuff, but if that's, I always use dashes because internet doesn't like spaces a lot. So for both the thank you page and the already subscribed page, both of them need to be custom page URL. Now, if you want it to open up in a new window or not is completely up to you. So if you want it to keep the original capture page open and open this thank you page in a new window, you want to click that checkbox. If you don't care, you can leave it unchecked. Either way, that's totally up to you. So this custom thank you page, it's going to be myteamrev.com/your name and the number 2. So make sure that the name you put here is the same first and last name you put on the contact form when you fill out the form for me to build your page, because whatever first and last name is there, I'm going to smush it together to one word and create, that's going to be your page name. And when they fill out the form, they're going to go to your name, number 2. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. So that's how that works, and then you can just copy that and paste it down here. And yeah, and then you click on the green button for Save Web Form, and then you get that success. Web form's been saved. You might get an error saying that page doesn't exist, because it doesn't exist yet, but don't worry about it. As long as you typed in myteamrev.com/your name 2. And if you have any questions about that, you can contact me and I will help walk you through it. And if you need me to do all this, I just need your username and password so I can set it up for you. Once you have this part done, we're going to go to step 3, publish. Okay, so the quick and easiest way for me to get this form is if you use the My Web Designer Will Install My Form. If you click on that button, it opens up this option to where you can email your form. Your name and email, if you happen to have more than one name and email on file, then you can choose which one you want it to come from. But the more important is your web designer's email needs to be jen@myteamrev.com, all lowercase, and the message optional, you probably just want to say this form is for your name's capture page, something like that. So if you have if the name doesn't match easily, just let me know whose page it's going into. And then you click the green Send to My Designer, and if you get this green check mark and installation instructions sent to, you are good to go. If you want to copy and paste into the form we have inside the team site, then this is where you would go to click on the I will install my form. It defaults to the JavaScript, but we need the raw HTML version, and it's a really long code. But if you click in there, it should highlight all of it, and then you press Control-C to copy, or you right click and choose copy, and then you're going to paste the whole thing into the autoresponder code box on MyTeamRev. So let me go over there. MyTeamRev. Ta-da! I need to log in. Okay, so under Marketing 101, on the Setting Up Your System, this video is actually going to be placed on the Setting Up Your Aweber. But on the Setting Up Your System, you have this build request form, so you can paste that big long code into this box here that says autoresponder code. And obviously if you paste that in, then you're going to be choosing the I want to use my own Aweber. And the video on this page shows you how to fill out this form other than getting the autoresponder code. So I'll probably put a link to this video or mention that how to do this is on the Setting Up Your Aweber. Anyway, so that's where you give me the code. So that is it for the first part of setting up your list and creating the web form. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to upload the follow-up messages that we made specifically for ILA. So that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one.